Hello YouTube and welcome to another one of my classes. My name is Steph and I'm a yoga teacher living mainly in Greece, and currently I'm actually traveling around Cape Town, and I thought I'd put another one of my favorite classes for at the moment, especially if you're in the northern hemisphere and you still feel like, yes, it's heading towards that springtime, especially because we're working towards the spring equinox on the 20th of March. But you still obviously feel like weather-wise, it might not quite look like it. That's when we tend to forget what's happening underneath the surface. Underneath the surface, our planet, our Mother Earth, is already getting prepared for that little bit of renewal and change of that beautiful spring energy ahead. So I thought I'd bring on a practice here for you, about 45 minutes today, to awaken some of that maybe stagnant energy some of us carry inside, or we feel maybe on some days we feel a bit low in energy. Then this is a really nice practice to come back to in time. We're going to start with a little bit of yin today to really center ourselves and see how we're feeling. We're going to balance those two energies, our yin and the yang, the sun and the moon. And then we're going to take it a little bit more into a flow with some lovely twists, so we can really send the energy down the spinal cord and down the nadis, and we can really awaken our energy from the inside out. So when you're ready, you can bring to your mat a couple of blocks. That would be great to have, just so you have something to hold on to. And then we're going to need maybe a cushion as well, so you can support yourself in your yin poses. Now all levels can join this class. Feel free and take any breaks in between or modifications, especially if you have injuries that you're looking after today. So you can really make this practice yours and for what you need in the present moment. Okay, so we're going to come to lie down. Come onto your back. And if you'd like to, you could have the feet flat on the mat, and then see if you can have your cushion on your right hand side. You can just have your arms resting on your body or next to your body, depending on how you feel a little bit more grounded, how you can feel a little bit more supported. And then you can just come to close down your eyes and allow your awareness to travel within. Taking a few moments just to ground into the practice. And just let your breath be natural here. Let it be softly flowing in and out of the body. And just overall check in with how you're feeling as you are here in this present moment. What is alive for you, and what maybe feels like it is still asleep for you today? God, beautiful. Maybe you would like to set a little intention for your practice today. Maybe that intention can be as simple as just becoming aware of what is alive for you. Good, and then you're just going to start to bring your legs into a tabletop position. So the knees come together, thighs come together. And then you're going to find your pillow on the right hand side, and you're going to start to place the legs onto that pillow, maybe with the knees and the ankles supported if your pillow is long enough, or if you have a bolster. And then we're going to open the arms out wide into a nice big T shape. If you don't have space for that, you can bend your elbows and come to cactus arms. And then we're going to take the turn of the head over to the left-hand side, if that feels comfortable for your neck. And then once you've arrived in this reclined twist in the shape, see if you can take a deep inhale through your nose. And then open your mouth, cleansing breath, let it go. Allow your body to soften a little bit more into this pose. Breathing softly down the outer edge of the body, where we find the meridian lines of the gallbladder. And a little bit further towards the rib cage, we find some lovely flowing channels connecting the liver. As we're twisting here, nice and gentle, starting our practice with yin yoga, you can just follow your breath as it enters and leaves the body moment by moment. As you may feel the twist through the outer edge of the body, we're also twisting what's inside the body. So we're giving our central organs right in the torso, where we find the liver, where we find the stomach, the spleen, all of those digestive organs that help detoxify the body and help distribute the nutrients accordingly. We can give everything a little wake-up call, a little bit of movement. The stomach, for example, helps us digest not just our food, but it also helps us digest our experiences we make in life. It helps us stay grounded when change arises, such as the change of the season ahead. Now, over time, if you would like to, you could deepen this twist by just taking the pillow to the side and allowing your legs to come fully to the earth. If you though feel that your left shoulder starts to lift off the ground and you feel a bit unsupported, you could either place something underneath, or you could just stay where you were and come back to the pillow, so you can give yourself that little bit of extra support to stay grounded. And then we're just going to spend a few more breaths here, allowing the body to create a bit more space. Good. When you're ready, we're slowly going to bring the knees back through center, bring the head slowly back through center, and then you're just going to take a moment to hug those knees into the chest. And you're going to take a soft rock side to side, just so you can massage through the spine, through the lower back. Good. And from here, we're going to take the pillow or bolster to the other side, so to the left-hand side of us. Come back to that little tabletop position, and then bring your legs to that support on your left. See if you can keep your knees and ankles connected. Finding that position with the arms again that suits your space and your body. And maybe turning the head now over to the right to even out both of the sides in the body. Arriving here again with a nice deep inhale through the nose. And a slow exhale through the mouth. Feeling the body melt into the earth. Through these longer holds in these yin positions, we can really look after our fascia in the body. Fascia being like our second layer of skin, really holding everything in place. By twisting and moving it, we can keep it lubricant and we can keep it soft flowing with the body, with the movements. So everyday life becomes a little bit easier for us to navigate. When we pick up things from a high shelf, or maybe when we find a good deal in the supermarket close to the ground, we can allow the fascia to move with those movements. Over time again, if you feel the body starts to bring a little bit more weight towards the earth, when gravity pulls you in a little bit more into this pose, then you could decide if you want to come a little deeper and take the pillow to the side. And if one side agrees with this movement, the other side needs to be a little bit more supported, then see if you can honor those differences within you as well. Staying here for a few more breaths. Surrendering, softening. When you're ready, slowly, slowly start to bring the body back through center. Bring your legs and the head all the way back to the middle, all aligned. Hugging those knees back into the torso. Maybe this time it feels nice to draw the forehead towards the knees, creating a little bit of rounding through the back body. A nice cleansing breath here. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, let it go. Slowly start to lower down. Maybe you place the hands behind the thighs so you can take a little bit of a rock back and forth. And you can massage your spine alongside the mat. And with a little bit of momentum, now we're going to feed a little bit more into creating energy. You can come up to a comfortable seat and rock your way all the way there. And then once you've found that comfortable seat, see if you can place the hands softly onto the thighs or the knees, growing tall through the spine. And then we're going to bring the chin down to the chest. Just let the head hang heavy. Start to take a few deeper breaths down the back body. Allowing the breath to travel into the belly, feeling it rise and feeling it soften. Maybe tapping into Ujjayi breathing. Otherwise, you can just stay with those nasal breaths and find the length in your breath that suits your practice today. On your next breath in, rolling the left ear up to the left shoulder, I'm going to mirror you here. Exhale slowly, chin to chest. Inhale, right ear to the right shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. And then just keep following your breath, finding that beautiful connection. Maybe you're staying with half circles. Maybe you take full head and neck circles. Just see where this breath and where the space is needed. Maybe pause where you feel tightness. And then we're going to stop all the way in center, chin to chest again, whenever you feel like you're ready to hold. Taking an inhale, rolling the head all the way back through center, and at the same time reach the arms all the way up into the sky. Take the gaze up. Interlace your fingers, draw the palms up to the ceiling. Find the nice morning style stretch, reaching the body tall. Maybe a little wiggle into the side body, feeling the rib cage, all of those little intercostal muscles. Maybe there's a little smile you can bring on your lips. Happy, feeling into that movement. Come all the way back through center when you're ready, and then see if you can just reach the fingertips straight up to the sky. Maybe you flutter open your eyes. Take a deep inhale here, find length. And on your exhale, take the twist over to the right-hand side. Place your left hand to the outer thigh and right hand behind you. Finding a nice tall seat here. Gazing over your shoulder. Keeping the spine tall. With that hand behind you, you can give yourself that lift. And then we breathe into the twist. We inhale, lengthen. We exhale, find a little bit more depth. Good, and then we'll see if we can free this arm behind us. So now you might bring a little bit more engagement into the core. And then we take a deep breath in, reach that right arm from behind you up into the sky. Exhale, find a little diagonal side stretch towards that left knee. Inhale, come all the way back through center. Exhale, place the hand down behind you, find your twist. Again, inhale, reach the arm tall. Exhale, find your side stretch. And now we pause here. We keep reaching long through the arm. Maybe you can take the gaze up. Staying strongly connect that with that right hand, with that left hand, apologize, on your outer thigh. On your next breath in, you come back through center, and exhale, you find your twist again. Let's take another full breath in your twist. Inhale. And exhale, breathing into the depth. Inhale, unravel, come all the way through center, reach the arms tall. Find that interlace again, this time palms stay facing down. And on your exhale, find a rounding, almost like you're hugging a big beach ball. Draw the back body back. And then reach your arms out long so you can get deep between the shoulder blades. Taking a nice full breath here. On your next breath in, you flip the palms forward, reach all the way back through center. And on your exhale, take the twist over to the left-hand side. Left hand behind you, right hand to the outer thigh. We find the gaze over the shoulder. Inhale, finding that length. And exhale, finding a little bit more depth. Now we slowly start to bring awareness to the core so we can free the arm up behind us, so lifting through the core. And then we take a deep breath in, we reach that left arm into the sky. Exhale, we find that little diagonal side stretch. Inhale, coming back through center. Exhale, finding your twist. Inhale again, lifting the arm tall. Exhale, finding the side stretch, and then we stay here for a full breath. Inhale, rising tall, and exhale, placing the hand behind you. Find your full breath in your twist. Beautiful. Next breath in, find your unravel. Gaze forward, reach your arms tall, and on your exhale, place your hands down. Maybe you can roll forward or you swing the legs to the side so you can make your way into a tabletop position. And here you can have your blocks nearby so you can use them throughout your practice if the floor feels a little bit far away. Stacking the wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Start to work through your cat and cows. Inhale, lowering the belly, lift your head and tailbone. Exhale, round. Inhale again, lifting, letting the belly lower. Exhale, finding that nice cat back. Really push the earth away. And then see if you can add in any extra movement that feels good for you here. Maybe you close the eyes and really see where you can send that energy. You want to awaken the body. So see what feels a little bit sleepy, maybe a little bit of stagnant winter energy. Maybe we're sitting a little bit more and the hips feel a little bit tight. Then you could maybe take a little sit back. Wiggle side to side through the hips. Anything that feels good. Allow yourself to move with freedom. Good. Now we're working through a little bit of a flow to really start to bring the energy into the body. Now you can always modify your flow through catting cows in a tabletop. If you feel a full vinyasa flow is not for you today, then absolutely honor that, and you can just come and take a relaxed catting cows here. Otherwise, we're slowly going to tuck the toes under and then see if you can make your way into a high plank. Push the earth away with your hands and reach the heels out long behind you. If you want to modify this one, you can drop the knees down and find a little diagonal line with your hip so the navel draws in. Okay, so finding your variation here. And then we're going to take a nice deep inhale. On your exhale, you're going to slowly hover the knees off the ground, and then you're going to shift your bottom up to the sky for a downward facing dog. Here you're going to take a little paddle through the feet and just a little bit of free movement again. So you can really wiggle it out. Maybe wiggling through the head, through the knees, even through the hips if it feels nice. Maybe a nice cleansing breath or two through the nose and out through the mouth. Good. And then we're going to find some stillness in our down dog. See if you can maybe find a little bend in the knees so you can just lengthen your spine a little more. Pressing the fingers and the outer edges of the hands into the mat. Opening the shoulders and letting the head relax. Drawing the navel in and up. Sending the heels down, they don't have to touch the ground. When you're ready, we inhale, slowly shift the body forward into a high plank, or you're going to drop it to the knees if you need. On your exhale, you're going to find your knees, then the chest and the chin to lower to the ground. On your inhale, untuck your toes, lower your hip bones, lift your heart, baby cobra. On your exhale, send the bottom back into a little child's pose. Good. Inhale, make your way all the way into a tabletop. Exhale here, draw the navel up towards the spine. Inhale, reach the right arm up into the sky. Exhale, feed it underneath the left, keep it hovering. Inhale, reach the arm up into the sky again. Exhale, feed it through, keep it hovering. One more time, we inhale, reach the arm up into the sky. And exhale, feeding it through, keep it hovering. Good. Inhale, coming all the way up to the sky again with that arm. And then on your exhale, you're going to place it down. Find the solid ground with the right hand. Inhale, left arm reaches to the sky. Move with your breath. Exhale, feed it through. 2 more times. Inhale, we reach it up. Exhale, we thread the needle. 1 more full movement. And then we inhale, reach that arm into the sky again. Exhale, place it down. Beautiful. Start to tuck under your toes, shift your hips back, and then rise up to downward facing dog again. When you're ready from your downward facing dog, we start to walk the feet all the way in towards the hands. Take a nice deep bend in your knees here in your ragdoll. Allow the arms to hang heavy. Take a little sway side to side. Maybe you hold on to opposite elbows. Maybe you take a soft little bob up and down just to release a little bit of tension. Good. And then you're going to find some stillness. Place the hands down, or you could use a couple of blocks underneath your hands. Knees can be bent. Inhale, reach the right arm up, bend into the left knee. Maybe you can take the gaze up. Exhale, slowly place it down. Inhale, reach the left arm up, bend into the right knee. Exhale, place it down. Inhale again on the right hand side, arm reaches up, feel the stretch in that right back of the leg. Exhale, place it down. One more on the left. Inhale, we lift and gaze up. Exhale, we lower. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift. Maybe you place hands to the shins. Exhale, place your hands down, step it into plank, or you can lower the knees for that little modified variation. Inhale here to prepare. Exhale, we descend. Maybe you stay with the knees, the chest, and the chin for the second round. Untuck the toes, inhale, lift. Maybe you reach the thighs off the mat and come to up dog this time, or you can keep them down for baby cobra. And on your exhale, downward facing dog. Find a moment of stillness here. Allow the body here to be strong, really pushing into the earth with the hands. Opening the shoulders, there's a lot of awareness here. Beautiful. Take a full inhale and exhale. You can always take the knees down to help the foot forward, or you take your inhale here, and on your exhale, the right foot steps forward, lower the back knee down. You can untuck the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and up into the sky. Shift slightly out of the lunge. Engage your lower body, engage your glutes. Exhale, open the right arm behind, left arm in front. Maybe you can bring the gaze behind you. Finding a nice big smile. Breathing into the twist. Beautiful. From here we descend. So you're going to take your inhale here. And on your exhale, you're going to lower the left hand down. Feel free and use a block under that hand. Right arm reaches up. And now see if you can lift your back knee and reach the heel away. You can always keep it down for extra support. Good. From here, we're going to take a nice deep breath in. On your exhale, shift that right arm down your mat behind you. Open the chest a little more. On your inhale, reach it up into the sky. And exhale, place it down. Inhale, step it all the way back into your plank position or come to the knees. Exhale, descend through knees, chest and chin, or maybe chaturanga if you practice it. Inhale, untuck the toes, lift your heart to cobra or up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes and find your downward facing dog. Take a nice deep cleansing breath here. Beautiful. Either you take the knees down to help, or you inhale in your down dog. And on your exhale, the left foot steps through. Lower the back knee, untuck your toes. Inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Shift slightly out of the lunge. Really engage your glute muscles here. They will keep you stable and lifted. Take a deep inhale to lengthen. And on your exhale, left arm behind, right arm in front. Gaze behind you. Almost imagine two people pulling on each hand so you can really find that length in your chest. Breathing here. Good. And then we're going to take one more deep inhale here. And on our exhale, we descend. The right hand comes down, left arm up to the sky. Maybe you lift the back knee if you like, and then you can just allow your hips to come a little bit deeper into this one. Staying strong in that right hand. Take a deep inhale, reach the left arm even taller. On your exhale, send it down your body behind you. Inhale, send the arm up into the sky again. And on your exhale, frame the foot. Good. Inhale, step it back into plank. Exhale, lower down. Maybe this time it's a low plank, a nice straight line for chaturanga. Inhale, flip your toes, find your up dog or come back to cobra. And on your exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. From our downward facing dog, You have the option to take a child's pose here, take a moment of rest, or you're going to try and take a little twist with me in our down dog. From here, if you would like, inhale, lift your heels away from the ground. Exhale, turn your heels to the right corner and then bend your knees, sit your hips back. Exhale. Inhale, lift your heels, come back through center. Exhale, turn them to the left and then bend your knees, sit the bottom back. Exhale. Inhale, come all the way back through center. Exhale, lower those heels down. Beautiful. On your next breath in, you can take the knees down to help, or you find your exhale and you're going to step it through from here. Right foot steps forward. Now drop the back knee down. Keep the toes tucked. Give those toes a little stretch. Inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Now find your length here through the midline. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Inhale, we find even more length. And on your exhale, you're going to hook the left elbow around the right thigh, finding a prayer twist. See if you can take the gaze up towards the ceiling. And keep pressing your hands together so you can almost find heart center here with your hands rather than letting them come to that right shoulder. Now from here you have the option to keep the knee down. We're going to find a little bit of movement. So keep the knee down if you feel wobbly, or maybe you want to try bring the knee up. So if the toes are tucked, you can just lift your knee. And then we're going to lift the torso away. So just see how you go with it. Have a bit of fun with this. When you're ready on your inhale, lift your torso up and then open the arms out wide. Gaze behind you, nice T shape with the arms. From here we take one full breath. Beautiful. And then you're going to inhale here. And on your exhale, you can windmill the arms all the way down. Find a deep breath in. And on your exhale, you're going to step it back into your plank. Take a deep inhale. And on your exhale, see if you can lower it down through your knees, the chest and the chin, or chaturanga if you like. Inhale, finding your cobra again or your up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. And remember, you don't have to take every flow. You can also set a flow out, come to child's pose, or maybe take those tabletop cutting cows just to soften a little bit when you feel like it is needed. Take a nice arrival breath here in your down dog. And then again, you always have the time to take the knees down, or we inhale here. And on your exhale, you're going to draw that left knee forward and step it through. Lower the back knee down. You can keep the toes tucked. Inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Find your little shift out of the lunge. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Inhale, finding a bit of length through the midline. And on your exhale, hooking the elbow around the knee. Taking the gaze up. Good, beautiful. Even if we're holding, we're creating energy. You might feel some heat arising. Using your breath here to stay stable. And if you want to challenge yourself, then you can try and lift your back knee off the mat and reach the heel away. From here, we take that lift again. So when you're ready, knee up or down, take a deep inhale, lift the torso up, and then open the arms out wide. Take the gaze behind you. Another deep inhale, expand those arms out wide. And on your exhale, windmill them arms down to frame the foot. Inhale, step it all the way back into plank. And now on your exhale, slowly lower the knees down, sit the hips back. And let's all together take a little moment in this child's pose. Just checking in again, observing. How does the energy feel right now that we have created? We started nice and relaxed with our yin part of the practice. And now we've created some energy. Where is that energy flowing? Good. From here, see if you can take the gaze up. Place your hands to the top of the mat so we can really find that grip. And then you're going to lift your bottom up, tuck your toes, and see if you can lift your hips up to the sky again. Now from here, let's see if we can take those twisty twizzles again. If you haven't taken them the first time, you might want to try it this time. See how you feel. So from here, really finding that engagement with the arms down. And then we take an inhale, lift the heels away from the mat. Exhale, shift your heels to the right and bend your knees, send your bottom low. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, swivel the heels to the left, bend your knees, sit the bottom low. Now we take this one more on each side. You can take it a little bit further. Inhale, heels through center. Exhale, sit your bottom low, and maybe you can lift your left arm up. Inhale, come back through center, ground the arm. Exhale, swivel the heels to the left, send the bottom low. Maybe you can lift your right arm up. Inhale, placing the hand down, coming all the way back through center. Exhale, slowly lower the heels to the earth. Let's take another full breath here. Good. And then we're going to take the gaze forward. Either you step or you bend your knees and take a little float to the top of the mat. Lift your chest halfway. Exhale, take a forward fold. See if you can start to heel toe the feet together. So you can squeeze your inner line of energy right through the inner ankles, the inner knees. On your next breath in, you're going to lower your hips. You're going to reach the arms up by the ears, chair pose. Bring the weight in towards your heels and try to send the tailbone down rather than back. So really drawing the lower belly in. Take a nice deep inhale here, sit low. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, find a bit more length through the crown of the head. And on your exhale, see if you can hook the left elbow around the right thigh. Gazing up to the sky again, maybe you can sit the bottom a little lower. Thinking about the belly wanting to move past the thighs, even if that's not happening, but we're just thinking energetically. And if you want to come a little more into this twist, you have the option to open the arms out and find space across the chest. One more deep breath. Slowly place the palms back together. Take an inhale, unravel, reach the arms up by your ears. Exhale, take a moment to fold. Beautiful. Inhale again, send the bottom low, reach the arms up by the ears. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, find length. And exhale, hook the right elbow around the left thigh. Maybe you can sit a little lower, feeling those legs really activate here. Maybe you want to open the arms out wide and find that open chest, even more depth here. We're holding here for one more big breath, wherever you are, honoring where you're at right now. Then we bring those palms back together. On your next inhale, unravel. On your exhale, forward fold. Woo. Heel toe the feet to about hip width apart. Amazing. And then see if you can take a couple of blocks or hands can touch the ground. Slowly lower the hips down, taking a little toe squat for a moment. Good. And then once you feel stable here, reach the arms forward. And then see if you can slowly, slowly roll your body all the way back on its bottom and hug the knees into the chest. Beautiful. Lower your forehead down. Give yourself a big squeeze. From here, you are allowed to make your way down onto your back. How amazing is that? We've really worked into the spine, and we've really made sure that we've twisted the body in all directions. So now we're just going to find a bit more length through the side body. We're going to finish our practice with a bit of yin again. How beautiful is that? So you can lengthen out your arms, and then you're slowly going to roll your body down, vertebrae by vertebrae. And when you get all the way down, you're going to tuck those knees in for a moment. Take a little rock side to side so you can really find that massage across your back. Good. And then you're going to place your right foot down to the mat. You're going to cross your left ankle over so you can find that figure 4 position with your legs. And then you're going to bring the arms out to the side, a deep inhale here. And on your exhale, you're going to lower your legs down to the right-hand side. So here, see if you can bring the left foot flat on the mat. Maybe you place a block under. And then you could use your right hand just to give that left knee a little push open. This will give your lovely hip flexors a nice stretch, especially after we've just been in that chair pose for quite a while. Maybe you take the gaze over the left shoulder here. We're just going to spend a couple of releasing breaths. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale, let it go. One more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Soften the knee. And then you can slowly unravel and come back through center. Placing the left foot down on the mat and crossing the right ankle over. Just giving that right knee a little push open. And then we can take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, let the foot and the legs land on the left-hand side. Open the right arm out. And maybe you just want to take your left hand to give that right knee a little push open. Maybe you gaze over your right shoulder. And since this is a practice of inviting that spring energy in, a bit about renewal and getting ready for that change ahead, see if there is anything you feel like you want to leave behind today. And then you can take those big releasing breaths and just imagine leaving everything behind that doesn't serve you any longer. Beautiful. Coming all the way back through center when you're ready, unraveling. And then you can allow those legs to come down to the mat. Good. From here, you're going to walk the feet over to the left corner of your mat. And then you're going to shuffle your upper body to the left corner of your mat so you can create a banana shape in your body. If you like, you can cross the right ankle over the left. You can get a little bit deeper into your outer hip and IT band. And you could reach the arms up overhead and maybe let the right hand be softly cupped into the left. Feeling that lovely length and opening you can create in your right side body and the little contraction in your left. Slowly allowing the breath to come back to a more natural rhythm. And just following that soft movement across your rib cage as you breathe. Maybe closing the eyes and just allowing yourself to soften here for a few more breaths. Feeling the space you can create in the side body, in the fascia. Slowly coming all the way back through center, you can lower the arms down. And then you can uncross your feet, bring them back to the middle, and slide your shoulders and head back to the middle. Then we're going to take it to the other side, so you can bring your feet over to the right corner of the mat, and then let your upper body move to that same corner. Maybe you cross your left ankle over the right. Maybe you reach your arms overhead and cup your left hand in your right. Allowing prana, that beautiful life force energy, to flow through all of those little corners, through all of those little spaces in the body that need a little bit of extra light and love. Honoring today the yin and the yang, the feminine, the masculine. Without one, there wouldn't be the other. Without light, there wouldn't be dark. Without stillness, there wouldn't be movement. Take another breath here, just honoring that stillness. And then you can slowly let the arms come down next to your body. Bring the head, bring the feet back through center, and just allow yourself to ground here for a moment in a little mini shavasana. Just allowing the body to be neutral. Allowing the breath to be soft. And then you're slowly going to bring those knees into the chest. Again, give yourself a hug of loving kindness. Then taking a roll over to your favorite side, whichever side that may be. Taking another moment here to pause. And then making your way up to seated when you feel ready. And maybe you can keep those eyes closed just for a little while longer. As you come to your comfortable seat, place your hands together at your heart center. Start to rub the hands together to create friction, energy between those palms. And then just place your palms on whichever body part you feel you need that warmth and you need that loving kindness to yourself. Maybe it's one of your energy centers, maybe the eyes. Wherever you feel you want to give yourself some love. We give ourselves appreciation for how far we've come. And we're reminding ourselves that with the change ahead, with change comes growth. Slowly place your palms together at your heart center. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, let it go. Thank you all so much for joining me on this journey today. Thank you all so much for joining me in this practice today. feel free and subscribe to this platform. There will be more classes coming up in future. I really hope that you enjoyed practicing with me today, and I will see you next time.